What's going on, everybody? It's just another day in the kitchen, back with another episode, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at none other than Schoolboy Q and the dope merch surrounding his upcoming album Blue Lips that's been in the making for the past 5 years. Now before we get started, I wanted to give a special shout out to the homie Strain Beats who's been cooking up the beats for these videos, so make sure you guys check him out and show him some love. And while you're here, you might as well drop a like and subscribe and join our free Discord to stay up to date with the latest and the greatest. Shout out to all my chefs in there. And as always, thank you guys so much for recommending what type of videos you guys would like to see in the comments, because you never know when you'll be featured in my next video. Now, if you're anything like myself, the latest news surrounding this new Schoolboy Q album definitely came as a shock and surprise over the last couple of weeks. And it was with the following promotional video that we got our first taste of the upcoming track list, as well as what to expect for this new album. And after seeing this promotional video as well as hearing some of the new singles, it was hard not to get excited, so I did what any good fan would do, and I decided to check out the merch. And to start things off, we've got this very reasonably priced Blue Lips Fan Pack A, which features not only this dope t-shirt, as well as the physical media CD and disc for $35. Now, apart from this very wallet-friendly retail pricing, I also wanted to notate that unfortunately we don't have any further information as far as product info and what type of blanks they were using, so I can't really speak on the quality or what to expect. However, for this pricing, I have to say for a $30 tee, I think it's honestly a safe pickup. And to follow up Pack A, we of course have Pack B, which sees the introduction of this hoodie here and also raises the price slightly to $65. And if you're like myself and notice that the font used on the hoodie looks familiar, it's because it is. Because Schoolboy Q was the one to actually design the iconic font used on Kendrick Lamar's classic Good Kid, Mad City, as you guys can see in this photo right here, so I honestly think that's a dope pickup, and you can tell that Q actually designed or had a part in some of his merch pieces. Now, in addition to the 2 packs we just previewed, I also wanted to highlight these 3 items that are also still available for pre-order on his website. And the other thing I wanted to point out is at the moment, all of the shipping says that all of these pieces are actually shipping out on March 1st, which is supposed to coincide with the release of the album. And if they actually do ship on that day, kudos and props to Schoolboy Q and his team, because as you guys know from my channel, a lot of artists tend not to ship when they say they will. Now, before diving into the rest of this merch review, I wanted to preface the following pieces with this reference photo I found online, which basically breaks down the pricing of the pieces we just saw. Because at the moment, he's got a ton of merch pieces currently sitting on his website that are currently not available for pre-order. And I wouldn't be surprised if in the upcoming weeks that all of these pieces would become available, if not during the rollout, then on the actual day of the album's release on this upcoming March 1st. Now, with that being said, and in looking at this Blue Lips collection, I have to say I appreciate the overall art direction that they were going in and the use of graphics that they've used so far. Now, as far as the most interesting piece of merch from this collection, I wanted to highlight the following TDE Graveyard t-shirt, which features the word TDE on a gravestone with the dates 2004 to 2019 below it. And for those of you that don't know, TDE is of course Top Dog Entertainment, the record label that Schoolboy Q is signed to and previously was the home of Kendrick Lamar. So there was a lot of speculation from fans that TDE would fall off as a label following Kendrick's departure a couple of years later. The other theory is that he last released his album Crash in 2019, so perhaps that's what it means as well. And apart from some more album branded merch to round out this collection, we of course have some dope accessories such as the money clip, those tote bags, and that ashtray, which of course you can put to use. Now, with all that being said, I have to say I'm very impressed with this overall collection, and I'm actually super hyped for this upcoming album. Because after nearly half a decade, I think it's time for Schoolboy Q to come out of hiding. And if you couldn't tell I was a fan of TDE and Schoolboy Q, I wanted to share the following clip from a concert when I saw him in 2016. Now, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and I'd love to know what you guys think about this one in the comments. I'm obviously very hyped, biased aside, for this new album, and I honestly think they executed this collection quite well. And if you ended up picking up any of these pieces or you plan on it, let us know in the comments. With that being said, thank you so much for cooking with the kitchen. Remember to stay safe out there, guys, and remember, it's lit. Straight up, and peace.